This video provides an overview of AutoCAD Electrical. AutoCAD Electrical includes all AutoCAD commands and a set of commands and features specifically for electrical design. A project creates a set of related drawings. Use Project Manager to manage your projects, create drawings, add existing drawings to a project, and open drawings. Project properties define the library standard and settings for the project. Settings include tagging format, wire number format, referencing styles, and more. AutoCAD Electrical supports 3 referencing styles: XY grid, X zones, and reference numbers. Use the catalog browser to insert components. A unique tag is assigned when a symbol is inserted. You can also use the icon menu to insert components. Assign or change a part number using the catalog browser to select from the extensive catalog database. Wires heal and break as needed when symbols are moved. Connection dots and wire gaps are removed when wires are trimmed. When you copy or move a symbol, it is retagged automatically. Cross-reference information for parent and child components is added automatically. AutoCAD Electrical supports text, graphical, and table-style cross-referencing. Wires are lines inserted on layers defined as wire layers. A wire drawn across a component breaks automatically. Wire numbers can be inserted individually, drawing-wide, or project-wide. Use signal arrows to carry a wire potential from one place to another. PLC modules are built dynamically, adapting to the underlying rung spacing. Use Circuit Builder to quickly build a circuit based on your selections. Circuit Builder can assist in wire sizing, suggesting a wire size based on various parameters and by displaying estimated energy losses for each wire size. Select the circuit elements and the circuit builds dynamically. You can create a panel layout inserting from a list of schematic components. All values from the schematic component are assigned to the panel footprint automatically. Once a component is inserted, it is marked, keeping track of the schematic components inserted on a panel layout. At any time, you can create a report, selecting from bill of materials, wire from to, wire labels, and more. Customize the report to include the fields you want and put them in the order you want to see them. Save the report as a spreadsheet or database file for further customization. You can also place a report on a drawing as a table, selecting a table style to control the look of the table. Output your project drawings to a multi-page PDF file. The PDF file can contain hyperlinks, letting you follow a wire network across drawings, quickly jump from a parent component to its child components, and more. This overview covered some of the functionality of AutoCAD Electrical. See additional essential skills videos and the product help for more information.
This video provides an overview of working with projects in AutoCAD Electrical. A project creates a set of related drawings. A project lets you run functions across multiple drawings, carry signals from one drawing to another, and create reports that span multiple drawings. Project Manager is the tool provided to help you work with projects. A toolbar provides access to project tasks such as opening and creating projects, creating drawings, and plotting. Each icon has a tooltip indicating its function. The Projects area contains a list of open projects. You can have as many projects open in Project Manager as you want. However, only one project is active at a time. The Details area displays details or a preview of the selected drawing. If you want to keep Project Manager active, but don't want it to take up room when not using it, set it to Auto Hide. This way it expands automatically when you mouse over it. Otherwise, it remains collapsed. Each project has a set of properties. There are two types of project properties. First, settings that apply to all drawings in the project and control the functionality of the feature. The component tag options are project settings that apply to all drawings in the project. Second, settings that can be used as drawing defaults and applied to drawing properties. The component tag format is a drawing default setting. This means that there is a corresponding drawing property that actually controls the tag format. The icon on the dialog indicates the property type, either project setting or drawing default. The drawing default settings can be applied to a group of drawings in the project, when drawings are added to the project, or when a drawing is created. Use the Settings Compare to see any differences between the drawing's properties and the default settings in the project. Use the Context menu to switch the active project. Use Project Manager to create a new project. Project descriptions can be included in reports and assigned to title block attributes. You can define the project properties when the project is created. Use Project Manager to create drawings in the project. Add existing drawings to the project. Double-click to open a drawing from Project Manager. The active drawing name is indicated with bold text. Select Drawings and right-click to remove drawings from the project. Drawings are not deleted when removed from a project. Select Drawings and right-click to copy drawings. Drag and drop drawings to change the drawing order. The order the drawings appear in the drawing list is the order AutoCAD Electrical processes them in project-wide operations. Drawings can be organized into folders within the project. There is no limit to the number of folders or levels within a project. You can drag and drop drawings into folders. This video covered some of the functionality of working with projects in AutoCAD Electrical. See the product help for more information.
This video is part 1 in an overview of schematic creation in AutoCAD Electrical. The video covers referencing systems, components, wiring, and wire numbers. AutoCAD Electrical supports 3 types of referencing systems: XY grid, X zones, and reference numbers. Ladders can be vertical or horizontal, single or 3-phase. A schematic component is an AutoCAD block with AutoCAD Electrical attributes. Different attributes are used on different symbol types. For example, a parent symbol has a Tag 1 attribute and a child symbol has a Tag 2 attribute. AutoCAD Electrical supplies library symbols for a number of standards, including IEEE and IEC. One way to insert components is through the catalog browser. The browser is a palette, which means it can remain open while other commands are used. You can set it to auto hide so it expands when your mouse is over it and collapses when you aren't using it. Select the component category and enter the search text. As you type, matching manufacturers from the catalog database and previous search text values are shown in the drop-down menu. Click the catalog value for the symbol you want to insert. The symbols associated to that catalog value are displayed. If you use this catalog value frequently, add it to the favorites list. To view the items in the favorites list for the selected category, click the favorites icon. A parent or standalone symbol is assigned a unique tag when inserted. Pin values are assigned based on the catalog selected. Add description, installation, and location values as needed. If you select a catalog value and the symbol you want isn't shown, open the icon menu from the browser to select the symbol. The next time you select that catalog value, the symbol is available directly from the catalog browser. You can associate multiple symbols to each catalog value to accommodate devices that have a parent symbol and child contact symbols. You can also insert a component from the icon menu and then assign the catalog number. A wire is a line placed on a layer defined as a wire layer. Use the Create Edit Wire Type command to create and modify wire layers. You can also import wire layers from another drawing or a drawing template. Wires can be inserted starting at a component, another wire, or in empty space. Wires break automatically when inserted across components. A wire connection dot or a wire T is added when a wire meets another wire. Wire gaps are added automatically when a wire crosses another wire. Define the wire connection and gap styles in the drawing properties. You can quickly trim a wire or stretch a wire. Wire numbers can be assigned project-wide, drawing-wide, or on selected wires. AutoCAD Electrical assigns a unique wire number to each wire network. The wire number format is defined in the drawing properties. This concludes the schematic creation overview covering reference systems, components, wiring, and wire numbers.
This video is part 2 of a two-part series covering schematic creation in AutoCAD Electrical. Part 1 covered referencing systems, components, wiring, and wire numbers. Part 2 covers cross-referencing, source-destination signals, and drawing audit. Cross-referencing is text or a table showing the location of the related parent or child components. There are 3 styles of cross-referencing available: graphical, table, or text. The cross-reference style is set in drawing properties. Define a format used when the child is on the same drawing as the parent, and a different format when the child is not on the same drawing as the parent. For example, you can add the sheet value as a prefix. Within each style, there is an option to display information for unused or spare contacts. The graphical style uses a special text font to display the contact type graphically. You can use a JIC font, an IEC font, or assign text to indicate the contact type. The table style inserts a table object to display the cross-reference information. Contacts can be shown using a graphic font, text, or by a symbol defined in the symbol mapping. Symbol mapping uses an AutoCAD block to represent the contact type. Cross-reference updates can happen in real time as you add, move, or delete symbols. You can also update cross-referencing at any time using the component cross-reference command. AutoCAD Electrical uses a named source-destination concept when you need to break a wire and continue it somewhere else, either on the same drawing or on another drawing. You insert a source arrow on a wire network and assign a code name to it. Then insert a destination arrow on the continued wire and assign the same code name that you gave to the source. AutoCAD Electrical continues the source wire number over to the destination wire. In addition to the wire number, a reference to the source arrow is added. And a reference to the destination arrow is added at the source arrow. The signal arrow style is defined in the drawing properties. Use the Drawing Audit to report and fix wire-related issues on a schematic drawing. This can include problems with wire gaps, wire numbers, and wires. This two-part video series covered some of the functionality of schematic creation in AutoCAD Electrical. See the product help for more information.
This video provides an overview of the parametric PLC feature in AutoCAD Electrical. You use the Insert PLC command to insert a module. Select a module from the extensive list of available modules, organized by manufacturer, series, and type. The drawing properties define the default graphical style and orientation, but you can override these when you insert the module. You'll see a preview of the module outline to help you select a location. Answer the prompts, enter a first address, and the module builds, adapting to the underlying rung spacing. Here is the same module, but with added spacers and unused terminals shown, and a break in the module. When you select a module to insert, AutoCAD Electrical builds the PLC module dynamically from a small set of building blocks. The type of blocks and the block order are defined in the PLC database. Use the PLC database editor to modify an existing module's definition or to add a new module. Add a new manufacturer, series, and type using the context menu. Add the new module at the desired location with a unique module code, description, and more. Define the prompts to display when the module is inserted. The grid area shows the terminals to use when building the module, the order to use them, and any special build options. Select a terminal type for each input or output. Make sure to select a top terminal that will hold the information that is only shown once on a module. Use settings to see an image of each terminal type. The values in the Show column control which terminals are inserted when you select to include unused terminals when the module is inserted. You can also predefine extra address prompts, breaks, and spacing in the module. When the module is built, the box around the terminals is drawn based on the values defined in Style Dimensions. Here, you can define the dimensions and line properties, such as color or line type. Assign the prompts defined earlier to attributes on the module. You can also predefine attribute values on any of the terminals. Save and insert to see your new module. This video provided an overview of the Parametric PLC feature. See the AutoCAD Electrical Help for more information.
This video provides an overview of circuits in AutoCAD Electrical. A circuit is any collection of components and wires. If you move a circuit, the tags and wire numbers update based on the new location. You can copy a circuit within the same drawing. Tags are assigned and cross-referencing updates. Edit the component descriptions as needed. If you use the circuit frequently, save it and add it to the icon menu. Enter a circuit name and the icon information. Select the base point and select the objects to include in the circuit. The circuit is added to the icon menu. Insert the circuit at any time on any drawing. Tags are assigned based on the current drawing and project settings. Use Circuit Builder to dynamically build motor and feed circuits. Insert default circuits with just a few clicks. Select the circuit type, select a location, and the circuit builds and annotates. You can also configure the circuit before you insert it. Select a motor size, and when the circuit is built, Circuit Builder sizes the fuses, circuit breakers, and disconnect switches based on that motor size. Circuit Builder provides motor wire size information based on industry standards. Select from various wire parameters such as wire type, temperature correction, and run distance. Use the estimated cost of energy losses to help you make the best wire size selection. Select the individual circuit elements from the available options and insert. The circuit is built and annotated based on your selections. Circuit Builder can be customized to meet your needs. This includes the circuits available to insert, the database that controls motor and wire sizing, the circuit elements that make up the circuit, and the options within each circuit element. This video provided an overview of circuits in AutoCAD Electrical. See the AutoCAD Electrical Help for more information.
This video provides an overview of one-line diagram creation in AutoCAD Electrical. The one-line diagram is different from a schematic or wiring diagram that shows exactly which wire is connected to what component. The one-line diagram can show the incoming power and connected load strategy for the overall system operation. A one-line diagram can be created using the icon menu. Select the symbol to insert. Select a tag name to link to a three-phase circuit. Select all or the required annotation values from the three-phase circuit to display on the one-line diagram. Select another symbol to insert and link to the three-phase circuit. One-line components are linked to the corresponding schematic components to allow automatic updates. Once linked, updates to one component update the other. The fastest and easiest way to create a one-line diagram is by using the Circuit Builder. Configure and insert a one-line circuit using Circuit Builder. You can use the default circuit options or override the defaults during insertion. All aspects of Circuit Builder are customizable. A wire can represent multiple wires on a one-line circuit. Therefore, no wire numbering is required. Set the wire layers to no wire numbering, so wire numbers are not assigned to these wires. You can select from predefined values to annotate the circuit, or reference an existing circuit to create and link the one-line components to the schematic components. A one-line circuit is inserted using the existing three-phase circuit.
This video demonstrates some tools you can use to make changes across multiple drawings in a project. You can add or update wire numbers on selected wires, wires on the current drawing, or wires in the project. When the ladder's reference numbers change, the existing component tags do not update. Use the retag command to update component tags and all the related components in the project. Use the Update Signal References command to update the source and destination signals. When you need to substitute one symbol for another, use the Swap Block command to update blocks in a project. You can also update blocks project-wide when library symbols are modified. Use the project-wide update retag command to resequence or update component tags, wire numbers, cross-references, signal references, select drawing properties, ladders, and title blocks. This is useful when you add a drawing in the middle of a project. The project-wide utilities command operates on wire numbers, component tags, attribute text, wire types, and item numbers. You can define scripts and apply them project-wide. Use the Mark and Verify command to keep track of changes made to drawings, even if the changes are made outside of AutoCAD Electrical. Mark the drawings first. Later, use the Verify option to generate a report of the changes. You can find and replace component values on the active drawing or across the project drawing set. Export drawing information to a spreadsheet. Edit component tags, catalog assignments, wire numbers, PLC-IO descriptions, and more in the spreadsheet, and then apply your edits to the drawings in the project. Detect potential problems like duplicated tags or terminals, contacts without parents, PIN number issues, and more with Electrical Audit. This video covered some of the project-wide tools in AutoCAD Electrical. See the AutoCAD Electrical help for more information.
This video shows you some productivity tools to make changes easier in AutoCAD Electrical. Use the Align command to move selected components in line with another component. It also adjusts all connected wires and centers the wire numbers. The Multiple Insert command inserts a component selected from the icon menu at the points where the fence you define crosses a wire. The operation inserts each component and breaks any underlying wires. Use the Scoot command to quickly reposition the components and the wire segments. Wires remain connected and existing wire numbers center themselves. Use the Surfer command to move from reference to reference across the project drawing set. You can surf on a component tag, catalog number, wire number, item number, or a report table cell containing any of these types of values. Use the reverse flip command to reverse a component and its attributes perpendicular to the axis formed by the two wire connections. You can also flip the component and its attributes along the axis of the wire connections. The wires remain connected to the component. Check the Graphics Only option so that the attributes remain unchanged. There are times when you need to substitute one symbol for another. You could remove the original symbol, insert the new symbol, and re-enter all the values to form the original symbol. Or you can use the Swap Block command. In this example, a limit switch is replaced with a proximity switch. All the values are transferred to the new symbol. Use the option Update a Block to update all instances of a given block with an updated version of the same block. Use the Library Swap option if you want to change the blocks in your drawing with those from a different symbol library, or to update all the blocks with updated versions. You can select all blocks on the active drawing or in a project, or use Pick to selectively choose the blocks on the current drawing for update. If the library symbols you are swapping out do not use the standard AutoCAD electrical attribute names, use the Attribute Mapping option to map these attributes to the AutoCAD electrical attributes. To quickly toggle the states of a selected component, such as a push button, use the Toggle NO-NC command. With the Move Show Attribute command, you can move the attributes without moving the component. The Trim Wire command removes a wire segment at any wired T's or dots. You can also draw a fence or crossing window to select the wires to trim. The Stretch Wire command extends the end of a wire segment to its nearest wire or inline component wire connection point quickly. Use the Split PLC Module command to split the PLC module into two sections. You can define the type of breaking line for the split. Use the Stretch PLC Module command to stretch or compress a windowed portion of the PLC module and maintain all the original block information and its attributes.
This video provides an overview of creating a panel layout in AutoCAD Electrical. You can insert panel footprints from the panel icon menu. There are different ways for you to do this. You can enter a catalog value to find the matching footprint, draw the symbol, and more. You can insert panel footprints from a list of schematic components. An X indicates the schematic component has already been inserted in a panel layout. You can insert panel footprints individually or select multiple footprints to insert at the same time. You can change the insertion order as needed. Panel footprints receive all their information from the schematic component. The matching tag value creates the relationship between a panel component and its schematic representation. Item numbers are assigned based on the catalog value. Components with the same catalog value receive the same item number. If the catalog value is changed, the footprint updates automatically. Other panel layout commands you can use include the panel configuration command that lets you define the first item number, balloon type, and more. The balloon command, which lets you add balloons to the panel drawing. You can resequence all the item numbers in a project. And you can create panel reports, like a panel bill of materials, a panel component report, and more. You can output reports to a file such as a spreadsheet or database file, or you can insert a report on the drawing as a table. This video covered some of the functionality for creating a panel layout. See the AutoCAD Electrical Help for more information.
This video provides an overview of reports in AutoCAD Electrical. Reports are created from the project's drawings and external files such as the catalog database. There are schematic reports and panel reports. Panel reports include a panel bill of materials, panel component list, and more. Schematic reports include a schematic bill of materials, schematic component list, wire from to, and more. To create any report, select the type of report and the report options. Report options vary by report type and can include the type of components, display options, and installation or location filters. The report displays allowing you to customize the format. You can change the fields to include in the report, the field order, and the field names. A report can be inserted as a table. Use table styles to control the look of your report tables. The report table can be split into multiple table objects and across multiple drawings. You can also save the report to a spreadsheet, database, or a text file. If you've added custom attributes to your component and want to see the values in a report, add them to the user-defined attributes list. These attributes are added as available fields for all reports. Use Report Format Setup to predefine the format for your report using format files. Define the fields to include specific table settings such as table style, column width, and more. You can also define the settings to output a report to a file. Format files can be used when running a single report or a group of reports. Use automatic reports to create and output a group of reports. For each report, select an existing format file with the output already defined, or create a format file defining the output you want. You can save the report to a file, insert it as a table, or both. Once you have selected the format files, run automatic reports to insert the report tables and create the output files. This video covered some of the functionality for creating reports. See the AutoCAD Electrical Help for more information.